Let's take a look at values, pluralism, and accountability. American public administration is grounded in certain fundamental assumptions that have dominated administrative thinking for more than a century. It's been freely assumed that politics and administration are separate and distinct. Since the reforms in the late 19th century, it's been commonly assumed that partisan politics should not intrude on public management processes. Policy directions and administrative management of public programs were thought of as different processes controlled by different hands. This conception of bureaucracy is like a finely tuned machine that is activated only when someone else pushes the button. The purpose of developing a science of administration was to increase economy and efficiency in government and to use these principles as measures of administrative performance. There are some problems created by administrative values that stress separation of politics and administration while at the same time emphasizing efficiency in government operation. The separation between politics and administration probably would have been seen by the Constitution's authors as either undesirable or impractical. They would have been suspicious of the developments that insulated important decision makers, such as administrators, from accountability to the voters or the voters' elected representatives. Public agencies and administrators have both the authority and power to make a host of decisions, both large and small, that have real impacts on public policy. Instituted a century ago in response to unmistakable partisan excesses, protections against undue manipulation have given rise to the possibility of administrative excesses. There's some tension between the major emphasis of the Constitution and of those administrative values. The underlying values of administration, on the other hand, point towards efficiency as a desirable feature of government operation and a key standard for evaluating government performance. Pluralist democracy is a normative model of administrative activity characterized by dispersion of power and suspicion of any concentration of power. This is effectively the opposite of the administrative efficiency model. Administrative efficiency is a normative model of administrative activity characterized by concentration of power and centralization of government policy making. Both sets of values continue to influence American government, and inconsistencies between them have been difficult to reconcile. On the other hand, efforts to maintain efficiency of operations while holding administrators accountable have been successful. Popular control of government has always been a matter of considerable importance in American politics. This relatively simple, clear-cut arrangement for accountability and popular control has become responsive to other kinds of political pressure. Accountability is a political principle in which government agencies and organizations are subject to the same form of external control and accountability for their actions. It's not surprising that there are still concerns about public access to government and influence over what government does. Today, many fear that democratic values are endangered by government actions that will take place without popular control and consent.